Overwhelmingly blessed over the past 20 years to just have a career that I'm so proud of, and to get to be a part of that for somebody else, it just makes me really happy. I was a little nervous about critiquing and
I remember the first conversation we had, I said, have you seen any stars? Because she'd never been on a plane, first time to Hollywood. She said, no, it's been pretty cloudy. You remember that?
I do. I remember like seeing, people thought it was like scripted. I was like, I wish it was.
When you think of Carrie Underwood's recent inauguration performance, Mel Gibson probably isn't the first person who comes to mind. Yet, in a surprising twist, he's shown up to back the country music star after a jaw-dropping technical failure almost ruined her big moment. It all goes down at an inauguration event where Carrie confidently takes the stage to sing America the Beautiful. The audience is on the edge of their seats, buzzing with anticipation as the energy in the room soars. Everything seems perfect, until out of nowhere, the sound system fails. The music stops abruptly, leaving Carrie standing alone in a sea of silence. While many artists might freeze under such pressure, Carrie's reaction turns what could have been a nightmare into a powerful and unforgettable moment in her career.
You know the words, help me out here. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain.
And believe it or not, this moment is now drawing applause from an actor who's courted his own share of controversies over the years, Mel Gibson. A hush settles as the stage falls silent, and you can feel the tension in the air. Instead of freezing in confusion or waiting for stagehands to fix the issue, Carrie steps up to the microphone with composure that seems almost superhuman.
For purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain.
She raises her voice, picks up the melody, and continues a cappella. No backing track, no safety net, just pure, unfiltered vocals. The crowd is momentarily stunned, but quickly rallies behind her. Cheers break out, and people start to sing along. Carrie doesn't miss a beat. She even encourages the audience to join in, adding a communal energy that takes her performance to another level. In one decisive moment, she proves that live singing is more than a routine stunt. It's a testament to an artist's ability to adapt under pressure. And that's exactly what Carrie does.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee.
Word spreads within minutes, sparking a wave of social media chatter. Some fans post clips of the hiccup, praising Carrie for not only staying calm, but for boldly showcasing her vocal skills. Others question whether the glitch might have been staged for publicity, though there's no concrete evidence to support that theory. Mainstream outlets, entertainment blogs, online magazines, and television programs praise her professionalism. They highlight how easily she captures the moment and, in a twist of fate, ends up delivering a performance people can't stop talking about.
From sea to shining sea.
For a performer like Carrie, who's often credited with having one of the strongest voices in modern country music, this display cements her reputation. Yet, the bigger surprise is lurking just beyond the usual buzz. Mel Gibson's name starts floating around, and it's about to create an entirely new angle on this story. Mel Gibson has been no stranger to the spotlight, though not always for reasons he might want. From his celebrated work in movies like Braveheart and The Passion of the Christ to allegations and controversies that have haunted him in more recent years, he's cultivated a complicated public persona. Hearing that he offers words of support to Carrie Underwood catches many fans off guard. After all, Mel is not widely known for praising musicians in these kinds of public settings. Yet, according to Carrie herself, he sends a message praising her for pushing through a technical mishap with grace. It's a simple note, but it seems to have an outsized effect on Carrie, who later reveals in an online comment that receiving encouragement from someone as legendary and controversial as Mel Gibson is both surprising and uplifting. The scoop on Mel's note comes from an Instagram comment Carrie leaves under a short clip of the performance. A fan asks how she's dealing with the unexpected glitch. Carrie responds by saying she's doing her best and remains grateful for any support that comes her way, even if it's from someone she never expected, like Mel Gibson. She hints that it was heartfelt and positive. Fans immediately latch onto this nugget of information, spinning their own theories about why Mel is so touched by Carrie's performance. Some suggest he admires artistry that breaks free from technical constraints, while others believe he might identify with the resilience Carrie shows when faced with public scrutiny. Whatever Mel's reasons, his support lends a curious dimension to a story that's already generating massive online discussion. No large-scale event is free from rumors, especially when politics and entertainment collide. Some corners of the internet are whispering that the audio glitch was more than a random error. Could it have been sabotage by event organizers to test Carrie's dedication? Or maybe an innocent slip-up caused by last-minute changes in the schedule? Official statements don't confirm any conspiracy, but that doesn't stop people from dissecting every angle. Carrie's political stance in particular becomes a point of debate. The fact that she's performing at an inauguration draws varied reactions. Some applaud her patriotism, while others criticize the move. Against this backdrop, Mel Gibson's supportive message takes on a bigger meaning. It suggests that, regardless of political leanings, an artist's raw talent and composure can bridge unexpected gaps. Questions remain about who in the industry might back Carrie next, or whether the glitch will be a footnote or a defining moment in her career. Longtime followers know Carrie has faced challenges before. She's had injuries, demanding tours, and the usual swirl of gossip that follows any major celebrity. Each time, she finds a way to bounce back, often turning setbacks into showcases for her talent. Singing without any audio support at a major televised event ranks among the biggest tests of an artist's nerves. Yet Carrie emerges looking stronger than ever, reminding the public that her voice is the real deal. The authenticity she brings, proving she isn't lip-syncing, proving she can carry a moment in absolute silence, only cements her status as a vocalist to be reckoned with. Now, with Mel Gibson unexpectedly in her corner, Carrie's resilience narrative extends to a broader conversation about stepping up under pressure, both in front of fans and in the eyes of industry peers. While Carrie basks in new admiration, Mel Gibson's involvement reopens discussions about his tumultuous public image. Some see his supportive words as a sign of personal growth, or at least a gesture that he can appreciate true artistry despite his past controversies. Others suspect he's trying to soften his reputation through association with a beloved figure like Carrie Underwood. Regardless, it sparks curiosity. Is Mel drawn to Carrie's bold move because it mirrors challenges he's faced? Though the parallels aren't exact, both stars know the sting of public scrutiny. Mel's reached a point where he's regaining some ground in Hollywood, directing and producing projects that occasionally bring him back into critical favor. This heartfelt shout-out to Carrie might appear minor, but in a media landscape that pounces on every celebrity comment, it becomes a talking point that keeps him in the conversation, this time in a relatively positive light. In the end, a sudden audio glitch transforms a routine inaugural performance into a high-stakes moment that reveals Carrie Underwood's poise, skill, and sheer adaptability. Instead of shattering under the pressure, she stands tall, turns to her own voice, and draws the crowd into a spontaneous sing-along. The aftermath is a whirlwind of social media buzz, coverage from major outlets, and a surprise message from Mel Gibson, an actor whose own history is anything but simple. It's a reminder that talent, courage, and the ability to improvise can rally support from the unlikeliest sources. Carrie herself seems grateful, taking it all in stride and focusing on what she can control, doing her best, no matter the circumstances. Whether the glitch was purely accidental or fueled by hidden motives, one thing is certain: Carrie Underwood emerges from this event with her reputation not only intact, but arguably stronger. And as she navigates the ripple effects of that day, fans and casual observers alike are left pondering how a simple note from Mel Gibson adds yet another surprising chapter to this story of resilience. The real question now is how this moment might influence both stars going forward. Because if there's one lesson here, it's that even the most unlikely connections can create lasting echoes in the public eye.